I just got my Shop Miss A order in. I decided I would share what I got. I already have other magnetic palettes, but this one is a little bit bigger than the ones that I've been using from Coastal Scents. So the ones from Coastal Scents, this is like super messy, but you know, that only holds 12, and this one, I figured would probably hold about 20. Let's find out. This works out the way I think it does. I'm gonna be really excited because I kind of want to keep all of my eyeshadows in one palette, but I didn't have anything to store them, and I just really didn't like the other magnetic palettes that came from Coastal Scents. The ones that I've got here actually just, there are sets I bought that came with palettes, even though I did switch out the colors. So far, so good. And where is my other one? There we go. And so here's another 12. Those are all my beloved greens. I'm trying to keep them in somewhat of the same order I had them in before because I have issues like that. But the way this thing is set up, it'll work. I just have to turn one in another direction. Got 24 in there. And I still have room for 4 more of my other colors, because I also have these ones here in my Z palette, which I actually do like a lot of these colors. I just don't use them as much because no mirror. Oh, and actually I wonder if the little spaces in between my round palettes, I might be able to put my Yabby shadows in there. Let's see. Okay, that's a stretch. That ain't happening. That's okay. But I will fit my other shadows in there later, because I just wanted to show my haul. And also, I'm not sure which 4 are going to make the cut to go into my new palette from Shop Miss A. Most of their stuff is $1. This was, I think, $7.50. Dude, it's magnetic. It's got a mirror. It's plain and simple. I like flashy things, but I also don't like patterns as much, so that'll do. I got some new headbands. I think everything else I got here is $1. Headband, headband, or a lot of headbands. Headband. Okay, so I got another one of the brightening powders, which is more of a peachy pink color. I do like my pretty pink powder from Ben Nye, but I also like this container, and it's only $1, and I can use the powder. So, win-win. Makeup remover wipes. These ones I got rose water. My cat just got tape on his foot. Sorry. I got green tea. And they're only $1, so, and I really don't like paying more for makeup wipes. I got some of their eye primer. This is Clean Slate. Oh no, I think that'll be pretty nice for backdropping. I hope that's a word. Backdropping my eyeshadows. Multi-scarf, which is what I've got on now. Sometimes I wear it as a headband, sometimes I wear it to cover my whole head. Since it's 10:16 at night, my hair is done for the day, so tied it up. So I got this multi-scarf. And I got this multi-scarf. If you didn't know already, I love green. Well, my cat is climbing up on the couch. Dude, really? Sit down. I like to have extra brushes so that I can just get out a clean brush and wash my other ones later. This is the F3 and the E103. So this is $2, but that's for both, so they're $1 each. And this is just kind of like my other foundation brush, except for it's slightly angled. Same with this one. They're like, I don't know, a me and a mini me. So that one's like slanted, but kind of like left over. And this is the F2 and the E102, which you can see the slant even more because it's more angular than the other one. But I don't know, this is probably going to be for some sort of powder. This is definitely going to be for foundation. Same with this one, I just didn't get two of the same because who knows which one I like, but there we go. So anyway, this is the F3 and this is the F2. I got a mini fan brush. This is supposed to be for nails, but I will probably be using it for eyeshadow. Like highlighty eyeshadow. Got this E112. I don't think there's anything in my hands. This eczema, whatever. So this is the E112. And that's just got a nice point on it. And I use that for contouring smaller areas. This one is E124. It's pointy and not as wide as this one. So this one I would use for contour, and this one I could use for contour if I can't find that one because sometimes I can't see things. But more than likely, I would just use this in my crease or just smaller areas for eyeshadow. Just because I have enough primers. But these were only $1. So I got the Wonder Skin Color Correcting Primer. This one is blue. I figure I could use this one to lighten a foundation that's too dark but too orange because blue can't neutralize orange. Actually, it's not too light, so that's actually kind of promising. So that's the blue color correcting primer. Yeah, and it is very subtle, so I can appreciate that. And remember, so that was the eye primer, and that's the blue color. This is the AOA Studio Wonder Skin Primer. And this is supposed to be purple. It doesn't say on here, but it looks kind of pinkish, but let's find out. I'd call that pink. It has a scent, but it's not very strong. It's milder than most soaps. I don't even know what that is, but oh, I'll do that way. So that's the pink one. Well, they were calling it purple. So that's what that one looks like right there. And let's compare that to my pink primer. Okay, yeah, so here's my pink rose primer from NYX. This one. Okay, so that is the pink one from Shop Missy. This is the pink one from NYX. Well, the one from Shop Missy is a little tackier feeling, but I think I would like that because it, you know, grip my foundation better. The NYX one has like no scent. No, I think it is. Should have done this somewhere else, but yeah. Okay. Now seems as good a time as any to wipe off some of the mess I just put on my hands. So I don't really smell a green tea scent, but it may just be that it has green tea benefits to it. Or was it? Oh, that's not green tea. That's the rose water. I do smell slight floral. Well, that makes way more sense. Okay. It's not really strong. My Mario Badescu rose water spray is, I'd say about 4 times stronger than this. So it's very mild. But I wiped that off because I also wanted to show I got some new foundations because, you know, they were $1. I don't think this shade is going to work out for me, but the next shade looked like it was going to be way too deep. Oh no. So I'm like taking off the wrapper and the ingredients are on the wrapper. Oh, but the name still stays on it. Okay. I can take that. So this is the LA Color liquid makeup. That's gonna be way too light. So it's got a pump, but it's also got this weird pump guard thing. I'm gonna try to take off the pump guard thing at first. Just Took off the little pump top. Oh my god, that is way too, And just for comparison purposes. Okay, so this is that BH liquid foundation that I'm wearing right now, and I've been wearing for a couple days to test out. Yeah. Oh, and this shade is Beautiful Bronze. I guess I can use that for highlight. Fairly certain that's not going to dry down to anything usable for me. Then I also wanted to try out this one, which is Amuse Cosmetics Matte Finish Foundation. Let's see the shade on this. I've never seen a packing list, so. And I'm almost certain this is probably the deepest shade they had since I bought it. Oh, no. So, that's also going to be too light. There's another shade I wanted to try that from the Shop Miss A that I got before. It was I think it was called Zuri. When I got that was way too red. I wanted to try the next shade that didn't look nearly as red, but they were sold out. So I decided I would try these ones out, but that ain't happening. But they were only $1, and either I can use them for highlight, or I'm sure I can find somebody else or lighter than me that can wear that shade. Anyway, so this is just the Wonder Cover Concealer in the shade. Oh. I usually get the shade Cocoa. This says Dark Cocoa? Okay, this one just says Cocoa. This one says Dark Cocoa, but they're both 2327. I guess they just changed up the name. I know when I ordered Cocoa. But yeah, so the new ones say Dark Cocoa, which is fine. I love this, so I just bought some more. Because I don't know if you can see that. That is starting to run out. I've still got like a couple more, but I don't like running out of things. Especially if they're only $1. Yeah, this one says Cocoa. And then I decided to get their white concealer. I got this to try as an eyeshadow base for when I need a brighter shadow. Because I keep meaning to buy the white eyeshadow base from NYX. One time I picked up Pearl. The other time I don't know what happened to it, but it didn't make it home with me. And then I checked my receipt and it wasn't on my receipt, so I think I left it in that weird little shopping bag they give you. So I decided to give up. And then I bought this one from Danessa Marix. Not from Shop Miss A, of course. But I thought it was going to be white, and it's not. Even though I think this one might be a good replacement for my one from e.l.f. that's running out, their Pro Primer that they don't make anymore. It's got the same consistency. Where is it? There it is. It's got that same consistency, and it actually goes clear. So this would be like probably my everyday primer, and this would be like for cut creases or just for a backdrop of, you know, my more obnoxious choices of color. And then last, I got this Prism Cream Eyeshadow. Some of my pink shadows don't show up very well. So this I got so I can use it as a base. Doesn't smell like anything. Oh, that is pretty, but that is glittery. I didn't realize there was going to be like, it's like not like shimmer. It's like glitter glitter, which I do like, but that kind of defies the purpose of me using it as a base for like matte colors. I mean, that's pretty, right? I think you can see that. And I think that was all I got this time around. But I do have an order coming in from Ulta for some foundation and blush and my hair dye. That's the whole reason I placed the order, was I wanted to try out the blush and I was running out of my hair dye and I can't find it locally because it's the Lime Crime. I know the shade is Jello and I know it's by Lime Crime, but it might not be unicorn hair. It could be like mermaid hair or something else like that. Who knows? But anyway, that one I found has lasted me much better than Funky Colors, Arctic Fox, Manic Panic, Enrage. I don't know, I've tried a whole bunch of different ones, and I'm really picky about wanting a green that's not too blue. But I also want a green that lasts a really long time. Why am I mumbling about the hair dye right now? Probably because I'm tired. Anyway, I'm trying to figure out, I don't think I missed anything, because most of my stuff is just more headbands. Because to me, headbands and socks gotta go hand in hand, where I think they're essential, but I kind of lose them. So I like to keep a ton of them. And then, oh, not this order, but once before from Shop Miss A, I got a couple of these little bags. And so what I do at the end of the day is I'll take off my headband, throw it in here. If I remember to, I'll also throw my socks in here. And then that way they are not lost and they can go through the wash together as friends. And then on this side of my little cart, this is where I put my makeup sponges, because I do not wash my makeup sponges by hand. I just put them in the laundry. And they come out just fine. So that is it for today. Not really any reviews. I mean, I was going to review those foundations later this week, but they're way too light. Maybe I'll demo adjusting the color or something later, but right now I got nothing. Oh well, and that's it. Have a good night. Thanks for watching.